Before the 80s, this little farming community had a population of under 500 people. And yeah, people began trickling in from the city to build their dream homes there, but it was still a small community. At least it was a community. That was until a billionaire named Les Wexner moved in. Working with Jeffrey Epstein, he had a plan that none of the residents were aware of. A plan that would cause street after street of people's homes to go abandoned. Some had just moved in when they got a knock on the door. It was quick. It caught people off guard. In just a couple years, his plan to erase the entire rural community was a success. He started out small and had to do things slowly, get certain people out first. But then, the last 3 years, the change was unimaginable. Even 3 years ago, New Albany is completely unrecognizable from what it once was. Most of this change happened all at once in 2022. And looking closer, the pure shock of this destruction becomes apparent. They indiscriminately took every plot of land. Whatever was next, they took too. Up until 2022, you can see new homes were still being built. It was no matter. All families had to vacate. Before we get to today, how was one man able to do all of this? This is Les Wexner, Ohio billionaire and owner of companies such as Victoria's Secret, Abercrombie & Fitch, and Bath & Body Works. At the beginning of the 90s, he moved into his newly built mega mansion in rural New Albany, along with many other families, creating a new life for themselves in a rural landscape. Only he didn't want them there. In fact, he bought up all the smaller homes bordering his house and demolished them. Well, actually, it more bordered Epstein's house. Yes, Jeffrey Epstein. This is the house where you've heard about certain things happening on the news. It was known as the guest house of the Wexner property. Wexner and Epstein both had a secret plan and a window view of what was to come. Wexner created the New Albany Company. From my understanding, the company, along with other ambiguous LLCs, would buy up an entire block of family farms and then sell it to a corporation for an even bigger profit. Epstein was soon granted power of attorney, as well as president of New Albany Co., and he began to break ground. In the 2000s, the New Albany Business Park was created. The anchor was Abercrombie & Fitch. In the mid-2000s, plans were moving forward again. A highway was proposed. Dozens of homes were bulldozed, when suddenly, Epstein left New Albany Company. In 2007, he was caught a couple months later in 2008 for prostitution. Wexner took on the project on his own and completed a second industrial park at the newly built highway. This one was more successful than the last, and it would bring in the perfect storm for him to unveil his ultimate plan. It was now the late 2010s, and whether Mr. Wexner knew it or not, he was sitting on one of the biggest investment opportunities in Ohio's history. He had more than a foot in the door. He had 2 business parks already built, and the city was allowing him to do whatever he wanted, so he kept buying up homes and let them sit. Online shopping was booming, and the warehouses did not stop. At the same time, data centers, usually even larger than warehouses, rose to popularity, and by then, there was no stopping the complete erasure of rural New Albany. Facebook built a data center, Google built data centers, even Microsoft was about to hop on. But the biggest of them all was coming. And after 2022, the expansion I saw would be bigger than anything I'd ever seen in my entire life.
If you travel 20 miles east of Columbus, Ohio, you'll find 1,000 empty acres of land. That's where Intel, the American company that helped build Silicon Valley, is going to build a $20 billion semiconductor megasite.
It was only 2022 when the news finally picked up on what was happening to people here over the past couple years. And for them, it was not empty acres of land as described by former President Joe Biden. It wasn't just Intel, a chip manufacturing facility. In all different directions, New Albany Company was buying up homes every single day. Even today, it feels like there's no end in sight, but many of the families who were vocal about the opposition have been bought out. Today, the stark contrast between rural and industrial is obvious, but only a few years ago, nobody knew they would have to abandon their homes. Nobody has been forced to sell, but having a towering industrial park on all sides of your house when you've moved out here for country views a couple years ago is not the better option here. In today's episode, we'll be showing you the abandoned homes of New Albany and what it's like to live through all of this. My first stop was going to the street bordering a data center. There sat a very grand mansion with a guest house and a pond. Unbeknownst to me, the satellite images on my phone were outdated and the homes were demolished over a year ago for the Microsoft Corporation. The day I arrived, however, it appears Microsoft has backed out. Maybe the land will be sold to someone else. Bordering that was a neighborhood of mansions, with the last one being built in 2018. It is not in New Albany's plans, and the neighbors I spoke to don't think it'll happen to them. But from what I've seen, it's very possible. Of course, I'd have no way of knowing it's happening besides flying out here again. So if any locals would like to keep me informed, my information is below. The next spot I had predicted would go abandoned was this huge square of homes. Many of these were vacated 2 weeks ago. I'd come at the perfect time, as you can see just how quickly they demolished these houses. Across from that is a neighborhood of 36 large homes. I think about 3 have been purchased by New Albany, but they're all rented out. With time, this entire neighborhood may go too. I wonder when. Not even the people living here know when things will happen, but when it does, they'll be out in about 3 months.
So guys, I just got here and I just talked to one of the guys there. So these people, there's like 3 houses down here. People still live here. It's truly unbelievable. How do you get to your house when the road is being expanded like that? The guy, one of those guys was telling me, either you have the choice, you sell or they'll build around you. I just saw this guy pull into his house. I mean, it's unbelievable how fast this is going. Unbelievable. Apparently there's a whole row of abandoned houses down there. We'll check it out. But I'm just shocked. People have to drive through this to get to work every day. They have to live through this and they got no choice. They either sell or they just build around you. And then your property is worthless. Crazy stuff. I'm excited to see what else we can find though. He said the houses down there are multi-millions.
All right, so on this street that we were just on, there is one abandoned house. And as you can see, this is a beautiful house with a lot of land around it. I mean, this is paradise here in my opinion. And this house with the grass still mowed and everything, all the siding, it's probably updated inside. It's just completely abandoned. The trees are cut and it's about to be demolished. And in fact, there were many houses here that have already been destroyed. There's all these power lines here and they've just wiped out a couple houses to kind of move these power lines here because the power grid is gonna have a huge load right here. And yeah, let's go check this house out and it'll be one of many I think that we'll find out here.
So if not for me, you wouldn't even be able to tell that this home was like abandoned until you see the cut down kind of trees around here. It's really crazy. Like, look at this. The grass is so nice here still. But yeah, there's no way someone's living here. Look at that 3-car garage. Must have been a 1980s built home. You can see my friend there, how tall it actually is. Hold on. There'll be something else open. This deck too. But yeah, there's been stuff salvaged here, it looks like.
Certified construction worker.
The hat really makes it look official. Wait.
We'll get that later.
Hold on, get out of there. There's someone back there. Yeah. Who would that be? That's probably one of the guys working on the farm there. Cool. Wow. Well, so here we are. This perfectly nice house is abandoned. Really nice house. Oh my gosh. Fireplace and everything. Now this is gonna be probably empty. They've attempted to salvage stuff. At the least, that's good. The paint is all new. It's not like decaying or anything. I mean, this must have been abandoned very recently. Well, my gosh, this house is really cool, actually. It's a lot bigger inside than you would normally think. Yeah, it looks like they tried to take this out and they failed. Let's see what other features this has got. Do a quick little walkthrough. But yeah, this must have been an 80s house. I don't even know if the power is working or not. Quick little tour here. Let's see the garage. Dang. Oh yeah, the power's still working.
The garage is like a third of the house.
Yeah. We even got like stairs going up to like a little guest portion or something. Anyways, I'll see you guys upstairs. Holy cow, this is nice. It's so crazy. See, the power's working. Oh, it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Here's the bathroom. I mean, it's, you know, fun to go to these places and stuff, but you gotta think of the family that used to live here. They just had to get rid of everything, throw their whole lives away for these corporations. And they just had to get up and move. This was everything that they had. What a beautiful house. So these were probably the bedrooms. I really love this house. Here's another part of the house with really nice bathroom. It's crazy just to imagine these new materials. It's all going. Dude, let's check out the basement real quick. Power's still on, the sump pump is working, but this is the only item left. It's a really nice house.
Anyways, guys, I don't know what we're gonna expect, how many houses we're actually gonna find here, but this was just the first one we just saw on a random street, which can tell you just how frequently this is happening. So let's go check out some more streets and see what else we can find.
All right, guys, we made it into this property. I cannot believe my eyes. This whole street of mansions is just abandoned. I cannot believe this. Look at this. This is the size of a huge house. It's their garage. Okay, wait till we see this part, okay? So here's the house. I just am in shock at the pure size of this house and the fact that it's abandoned, how nice it is. Okay, so this stuff is getting salvaged, it looks like, which is good. You know, they're saving some of this stuff. This was the kitchen. All these materials are so nice. I mean, this whole house is like modern. I cannot believe what I'm looking at right now. And there's like a whole street of these. Anyways, I mean, we'll just get into this here. Oh my gosh. Guys, check out this bathroom. Do we turn the lights on? They do not turn on. Whoa, and dude, there was a huge jacuzzi there or something.
Oh, it looks like they sold it.
Yeah. This is unbelievable.
It's like super modern.
This is a true mansion, guys, and the pool over there is huge too.
It's weird.
Wow. But anyways, there's more to this house. I mean, so much more. There's an upstairs, a downstairs. So here's like the main part I was really excited about. I just saw this. Look at this chimney, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, and it overlooks too. How is this real? Just sitting like this, about to be demolished. Guys, the true scale of this house, the size of this one room, I can't even like show you guys. I have like a wide angle on my phone, but not my camera. But this room is like towering. Look at my buddy up there. It doesn't do it justice, I guess, but it's a big room. As someone just pulled up. Don't be seen, bro. We gotta hide.
Is it coming in?
I don't know. So guys, I saw they had an ATV, so I think they're just gonna be outside. But I think, I don't think they're gonna be in here.
Okay, if they come in, should I just talk to them?
I'll talk to them.
No, should I hide? Huh? Should I hide? Because I have a construction vest. It's not gonna work.
Oh, it's going. Okay. What? I think we're good, dude. They just dropped off the ATV.
That was stressful.
Yeah. Well, anyways, let's continue checking out this place. So look, this is the top. Incredible. Let's make sure they left for good, though. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this house is insane. Well, guys, those people that were gone, they're just dropping off their ATV. But I just wanted to show you guys this house. I'm doing this for preservation reasons only. This land's gonna be gone forever. This is like historical purposes, if that makes sense. Even if it's a modern house like this, somebody's gonna wanna know it existed. Maybe even the family that used to live here. So that's why I'm doing this. We're not trying to cause trouble or anything. But, okay. Check this out, yo. This place is insane. I mean, this house just keeps going. Even like that it's stripped, it's still really cool.
What's up?
What's up?
For this place. That scared me. I thought they were gonna come in.
Yeah, same.
Because we do have our car parked in the garage, so if they came in, we would have been screwed.
Anyways, yeah, guys, so there's like still so many rooms to check out here. I know it's like empty, so we'll be kind of quick with it, but this bathroom ain't that much. It's kind of crazy though. I mean, this is just all modern stuff. Built for literally nothing because they're gonna tear this house down. There's like this part right here. Wow, this would have been cool. There must have been a TV there. Wait, yeah, there was like this third floor we also hit at, but I didn't see this room. And it's just an empty room. Still cool. I mean, this is like 3-4 floors. It's even like kind of vacuumed.
4-story house. I
Yeah,
guess.
gonna be demolished.
What is it?
That's for the skylight, so you can make it dark in here.
Oh, did you do it? Like...
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyways, this goes above the garage. There's even more. Whoa, what the heck? Oh my gosh, dude, look at this bathroom.
Hey, I think this was another master bedroom right here.
Yeah, I think
That
so.
was just like a living area, but...
Yeah.
So this was their shower. That was their toilet. And then... I think...
No, that's it. There's another part though above the garage. So guys, there's also this basement. Curious on the condition of it.
Oh, it's...
Got nothing. That's pretty small. So look at that, they just dropped off that. We're gonna go walk up to that home, I think. Check it out. But there's like a guest house. Maybe we could even get in there, I don't know. But yeah, this is a house and then that's a house. They're both like garages too. I don't know, maybe they rented this out. I mean, this property's unbelievable, truly. They even have this pool here. Truly insane. So here's one of the machines here, guys. This was used to cut down the trees or kind of carry them, I guess. It's probably another machine to cut them down. But here's like the guest house and garage. I don't know which is which. And then there's a second property there just completely abandoned.
Dude, they got a tennis court and like a basketball thing over there.
Yeah. It's really nice in here. We've actually found a way into the huge garage or guest house.
Dude, I think this is a dog shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like 3 dogs here.
Really?
Look at there, it says Premier Pups.
Oh. Wow.
Whoa.
Some equipment. Mold control. Ah, yeah. Yeah, so they were breeding dogs here. Something like that. I wonder how long this has been sitting abandoned.
Jeez.
Wow. So we're upstairs now. This was definitely like a place to live. This is so nice. This is what's left of the previous owners. Literally food. But yeah, that's about it here. Look what they got back here. Looks like they built their own little bicycle. Or, yeah, no, that's vintage. They crashed it or something though. Or they just left it back here. On to the next home. This one looks equally as cool. I know it's smaller, but still a really large house. Look at how old some of these trees are, guys. This land has literally been undisturbed forever. And here it is now, just being wasted. It's crazy to me. These houses are so nice. Just nothing's wrong with them. Yeah, let's go around the back. Wow. Here's like the tennis court. Man, this was a nice property. It's so like post-apocalyptic. All the trees are just cut. Wow. Oh yeah, that's a nice pool right there. Dang. Oh, and then there's that house in the background that we explored. Wow, they're taking all this land. Look at this, they had a gas fireplace, stainless steel grill, another pretty big garage. So guys, we've gotten into this house. Wow. It's a lot taller than I thought it would be. This one's still got power, even heating, I think. I mean, this house is so nice inside, guys. Look at that. Oh, wow, this is the fridge. Wow, guys, so this is the fridge. It's a Sub-Zero, I think. It's huge. Look at the size of that. My gosh. But this is a really nice kitchen and everything. All kind of new construction here, as you can see. Pretty wild. Actually, right outside the pool, they have some pretty cool bathrooms. And this was a bedroom, I think. We got like this really cool mirror kind of set up. Wow. I think the lights turn on. Oh yeah, they do. So some of the lights don't work and some of them do. This basement is really fancy. Holy cow. Really nice in here. Oh my gosh, they had their own like bar, kind of library with a fireplace underground. There's a TV here. Incredible home. What the heck? Oh my gosh, this was a fitness room, guys. Whoa. I thought this was a sauna here. I don't think so, though. Dang, dude. This is sick. All right, folks, we're gonna go upstairs. Really fancy railings. Gosh, this is really nice. The ceiling is so tall. See how long this has actually been sitting. I know it's a newer build, so it's probably more preserved, but there have been like a lot of bugs that have gotten in here. Just so you know, it's like been vacant or at least abandoned. But if you'd like to see the upstairs, here it is. Quite shocking that this home is just done. Oh, look at that. Actually, this probably, yep, turns on. Wow. Nice bathroom. Look at that. That's what that's made of. So guys, we just went to these two houses. There is like a ranch house there or something. Looks pretty nice, but it's hard to tell if that's abandoned or not. Sometimes they'll have leases or whatever, so like the owner will stay there even though the corporation owns it. That one looks a little too nice in my opinion, but hard to tell. We're just gonna walk through the woods, go to those other mansions over here. So we're coming up on these three houses next. This one, power's cut off already. It's probably gonna be the soonest demolished. I mean, they got a fence around it and everything. Came at just the right time. I actually figured this would be, all these homes would be gone by now. So this house looks like it's a little older than the rest. You got this garage here. This must have been put here around, I don't know, early 80s, maybe even sooner or earlier. But we got this cool hot tub here.
This light bulb was placed here.
Huh.
And I'm not.
I don't know. Oh yeah, see that.
Let me see the inside of it.
Oh wow. That's a nice hot tub still. It's been kind of protected. Well, all right. We will head inside here. It's actually been boarded up a little bit, which means this has been sitting longer, abandoned. But it's still pretty nice in here. I mean, wow. There's that fireplace. Even like, I didn't think this would be too impressive inside, but it's still really nice. I guess there's like a lot of wealthy people around here. Makes sense. It's like kind of the off-grid area outside of the city.
I hate those stupid cringy signs.
Oh, these. Yeah. Yeah, I see these in a lot of these modern houses for some reason. Appears there's like a couple more things left in here. And we got the 3-car garage, huh? This one's definitely got some stuff left behind. Like clothing, like a sweatshirt. I don't know. Not sure what that was. But over in the corner here, some of the things they had that they just left. Not much, to be honest. Yeah, nothing in there. So here's like the stairs going up. Pretty cool. The front door is completely gone. It must have been a 70s house. I think my old house had that. So I was thinking 70s. But yeah, let's go up here. Bathrooms are nice. This home must have been updated around the 80s, even 90s, some of these bathrooms. They got these light bulbs here.
Oh, I just found something for you.
Did you really?
Carpeted bathroom.
Oh, yuck. What the heck? Must have been placed here recently, I don't know, that's weird. I've actually never seen one of those.
Disgusting. If you miss.
You ain't getting that out.
Yeah.
So there's the basement here. Since the power's cut off, the sump pump doesn't work. It's just started to mold. Smells like very early mold. But here's the basement. There's actually some stuff back there, but not much else to see really. So now we're gonna head up here. There's a house there, and then there's another one there with a pool. Dang, it's actually pretty impressive. This one that we just explored. Dang, dude, this is a nice property right here. Wow. It's hard to tell it's even abandoned. Well, you see the trees cut. Dang. Dang, dude, so this is like a little guest house or something. Definitely modern built. It's like no chipping on the paint or anything. I mean, this thing must have come up recently. You got that. Man, that is so cool. It's crazy this property is just gonna be gone. This is somebody's dream. They dug this out probably. Such a new house.
I'm just chill right here.
Here's the kitchen. Pretty stripped out. This is quite the cozy house though. Little McMansion or something. The alarm panel's working, but this is in the middle of being gutted. These look a lot bigger than they actually are. Here's the bathroom. Pretty nice in there. You got this little walkway. Very small, to be honest, compared to the other things I've seen. What do we got over here? Little bathroom. Totally kind of gutted out. It's crazy though, this modern stuff. The heating's on. I guess for the workers. Still keep the heating on in here. Kind of over the garage here, we got this room too. But kind of an non-special house, I guess. There's this basement, not flooded. We'll check out really quick. It's not bad in here. Some pump's still working and stuff, so not gonna get demolished right now, but very soon. I'd live in a house like this. Even got like a little bar. Still got some room to it. See, these areas have now kind of flooded, probably due to lack of proper rooting with all the trees getting cut up and the grass getting destroyed. Come to think of it, I don't know if this one's abandoned or not. The trees aren't cut here, and so would this one. I don't know if we should even knock. We've seen enough houses. Honestly, these homes are more than likely abandoned. I just don't want to bother. Yeah, they're empty it seems, but we're already out now. I don't know. I don't like any risk usually, unless it's high reward, like that one. I don't think they're in the house. Cars have parked up at the house where our car's in the garage. Pretty creative way to not have your car seen, but now we gotta retrieve it. I doubt they're inside though. I think they're just driving the ATVs.
All right, go.
We snuck up on the house while workers were literally on the side of it. In a daring, or maybe not so daring, maybe they didn't care, escape. We got out of there.
All right, come out or close the garage.
Strange to think this is the last ever time a car will be parked in this garage. Nearby Intel's new plant, I discovered another row of houses that were entirely bought out, but for a different reason. They were going to build mass apartments there. This was literally going to turn into one of those 15-minute cities that people sometimes mention. This was going from land where you could store things and let your kids play outside to small apartments where you can walk to work.
See inside, I don't know if it's empty or not. I don't really like to go up to these houses just in case someone's still got a lease there or something. Take a look at this one though. This one's also owned by the corp. But there you can see horses. This one guy would not sell. Maybe we could talk to him, see if he's home, huh? Yeah, so like the blinds are all closed on these. I don't like the idea of just going up to a house if I can't even tell what's inside, but these two are purchased by this corporation here. And that shed there too. These must have been purchased quite recently because the grass and everything's nice. It does look trashed though a little bit. I don't know, nothing too impressive in here. Each home though is somebody's life, you know. I hate to skip past it. I want to show, you know, if someone lived here, I want to show them their house. So this house right here, as you can see, is being used as like a temporary little headquarters, it looks like. It's hard to tell, but all of these houses are all purchased by another corporation. It's actually like the corporation that owns pretty much most of these homes here, like just all around. So these are abandoned. There's one there that isn't, that refused to sell, but the rest here are purchased, and on this side of the road and further up. So I just spoke to the guy over there. These all sold on property records. This one didn't sell, but he didn't want to be on camera. He sold too. Everybody's out of here. They're gonna build a shopping center and apartments for all the workers here, I guess. These two have been abandoned for over a year, he told me. Just another one I saw on the side of the road there, but it looks like it's been abandoned for quite a while. Now, only a couple of these have been bought by like a mysterious LLC here, but this one is been purchased, and I better get out of here, but the rest of the land here is pretty much bought out, besides this kind of side here.
The truth is, there was way more homes purchased than I had initially thought. I was overwhelmed at my findings. I was only here for a couple hours, and I didn't have much time to truly see just how many homes had been abandoned or purchased. Nearby the Wexner estate, I had discovered more homes that were purchased. It was the only street between Wexner himself and these megastructures. Most of the homes here were still rented out by him, but I found one farm that was long abandoned.
But here's a house here. There might actually be some things on this property too. It's like weird, there's like a couple things left behind. But this is kind of like the little, I don't know, the one part. They got a hot tub there as well. Must have been abandoned for the last like 3-4 years. Huh?
This house looks like it's been abandoned for at least a decade.
Yeah, something like that. Can we open this? Oh, we can't. So yeah, you can see this has been sitting for a little while. There's like something left here. Clan Stewart, whatever that is. But I don't know, just kind of destroyed rooms, like really decayed. Man, this house is like it's not your typical farmhouse. Must have came up around the 60s or the 70s. Probably like 60s maybe. But we got this big room right here. It's actually got a piano left behind. This might have been an addition. I'm unsure. But yeah, we got this big old piano. Actually, look at that. Oh, that thing's old. Even got some firewood here. This property was pretty cool. Well, let's go upstairs, see what we can find. So this like bathroom with a carpet floor. And that's kind of the upstairs. 2 rooms. Probably nothing in them. Here's like an old name. Cameron. What else we got here? Little playroom it looks like. Maybe. Yo, let's head downstairs. With some stuff. Little scraps though, like it's for Christmas. Cool fireplace there. We got some beautiful flowers here. And I want to check these barns, see if there's anything up in there. Yeah. Farms are kind of cool when they're abandoned, because even though they take stuff out of the house, there's usually a lot of junk left behind in the back. If there's like a buyout or something. Here's the barn. There is stuff left behind. Yeah, it is collapsing into the ground. I love barns though, because they always got some stuff from back in the day.
What even is that?
That's like
Oven?
oven, yeah.
There's handprints on it.
Raccoon prints. So here's like somewhat would have been expensive back in the day if it was working. Even today probably, but I forgot what that's called. Saw, some kind of saw, I think. There's always some neat stuff in here. Looks like he ran a little machine shop too. He's got like pieces of metal in there. I wonder what this guy was doing. Yo, what? Bro. Champion, bro. It's like some boxing thing.
You know it's actually real, or is that just like the memorabilia?
That looks real.
2009.
What the heck is this?
I wonder if anybody knows what that's from.
Anybody have any idea on what this is? So we're in the back now. There is a boat. Relatively untouched. Look at that. And this is cool too. Look at this. It's John Deere. I love these old machines. No way it was being powered by this little thing? I doubt it. Maybe.
Unfortunately, that was all the time I had to check out New Albany. There'll be many more homes going abandoned, but I live 6 hours away, so it's hard for me to keep watch. I wouldn't say I have a strong opinion on this. I am simply here to document the rapid change that America is facing and to show what is happening to people without a voice. Like I said, if any residents want to reach out to me, I would love to return. But as of today, there is no end in sight to one of the biggest mega projects ever seen in modern America. In total, thousands of lives have been uprooted in the name of progress. Was it worth it? Only time will tell. Thanks for watching.